have always told me how to do things. People always told me I do things wrong. What they don't realize, I really don't care. I do things the way I want. I do things my way. Hey, IFBB Pro Johnny Jackson here. Welcome to my home. We're in my living area now, just relaxing a little bit, just bringing you guys in a little slowly but surely into the different rooms and inviting you in to, sit in and listen to me talk a little bit. Anyway, we've been here just about 8 years, just about as long as we've been married. I've been blessed in having a beautiful home, as well as a beautiful family and a beautiful wife who really supports me and helps me out tremendously. And you hear us bodybuilders talk quite a bit about our support, and having support. And I can't explain how important that is, knowing that you have someone that believes in you and that's there for you when you win or you lose, or you end up in the middle. You have someone there and that's looking at you as a champion, no matter what you do in any show. I've been blessed in that fashion, and just all my blessings out to everybody, just so they could hopefully one day experience exactly what I do, each day. And so welcome in. Just want to introduce you to my beautiful family here. I know you're jealous. Wish you was me. Haha, sorry. No, I'm just kidding. But here's my beautiful wife, Rebecca. And like I said, we've been married for almost 8 years now. It'll be 8 years in July. So exciting. I think it was the longest relationship for both of us, pretty much. So, yeah, good deal. I must be doing something right, I think. I hope. Either that or she's feeling sorry for me. And then this is our beautiful child. And you can see where she get all her beautifulness, if that's a word, from my wife, Rebecca, our beautiful child, Georgia, our little princess, who's dressed up in her American Doll girl outfit today. And then we got our new addition, our most newest addition to the family, Cowboy. And he's, about 5-6 months now?
It's about 5 months.
Just about 5 months. We got him when he was 10 weeks. And so he's slowly but surely growing. It's pretty lazy. It was pretty darn lazy.
You can pull him up.
Yeah, I mean, it was like,
You can just start rolling.
Come here, buddy. There we go. That's it. No, he doesn't want up here now.
And so, welcome in, and we're the Jacksons. We've seen each other in passing here and there at the gym, several years. We went through that, and I used to see her all the time, come in from, work or Harrison Lane Elementary and check in. And what was that kid named? Dusty, that worked the desk.
Yeah,
Remember Dusty?
Dustin.
He was like Dustin. He was like 7'10" or something like that. But anyway, she used to check in and then walk away, and then I used to walk over to him and be like, man, she's pretty hot, huh? And he was like, oh yeah, Rebecca, she's cool, she's nice. And I was like, I'm, and this, that, and the other, and we used to talk about it and stuff almost every time she walked in. But anyway, I remember, it was not so long after my divorce, I was working out in the gym, and I hadn't seen her in a while. And I was over by the dumbbells, and she went to go get some water, and I looked up, and I was like, oh. And I said hi, she said hi, and then I was like, I said, what, do you go off and get married? I said, that's usually what happened when people, leave out of the gym. I hadn't seen you in a while. And then she was like, oh, no, matter of fact, I broke up with my boyfriend 2 weeks ago. And I was like, oh, okay. And so I went back to working out, and you got on the treadmill. And so I walked over when she was on the treadmill. I was like, hey, since you broke up with your boyfriend, you got to let me take you out for lunch. And she was like, okay. And I was like, cool. And so I went to walk away, and then I stopped and turned around, and I said, the only thing, I might be a little bit too tall for you. And then she said, well, I might be a little bit too big for you, so it'll work out in the wash. And so we laughed, and that Friday, I think, because I thought you were going to call me that day. That next day, I was like, I thought you were going to call me. And you were like, I was thinking about it, but I didn't want to right away or whatever. And then we went to Chili's, I think that Friday. We went out to Chili's.
I think.
Was it that day?
Yeah, or the next day.
Yeah, it was I think it was the next night we went to Chili's. And then, ever since we've been together. And actually that first night we went to my apartment, and I think we had a 6-pack of Miller Lite. And we sat there and talked, I don't know, like for several hours about just different stuff. And then she went home. And then I closed the door. I was like, I've never done that in my life before. What the hell was that? But that was cool. Yep.
Well, I had not dated a bodybuilder before. It was a totally new world to me, and I instantly became very interested in training and working out. And I think it's really neat for him. He travels the world. He inspires people. I'm a school librarian, so we're kind of worlds apart there. But at home, the whole bodybuilder thing kind of goes away. Yes, when he's training, he's in that zone, he's eating, he's working hard, but at home, he's a regular guy. I think, our first date was, some of our core values are really similar. We both very family oriented, very interested in being involved in our church. And so, although he's a bodybuilder, and we do the shows, most of our life is really, really normal. Because that's not, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No.
But I know Dennis, that's one of the things Dennis James always said when I worked with him to people. They were like, man, if you want to know anything about bodybuilding, pretty much, don't ask Johnny. Because he don't know.
Right, he doesn't do message boards. Yeah, he doesn't.
You don't know. Because,
follow.
You got to get him when he's totally into it, in the mood or getting ready to actually go, and then it's turned on. But other than that, you know what I mean? It's all about my family. You know what I mean? Just being stable, trying to always come up with, what I need to do to make life better for us. And that's what really runs my world more than anything else. And I love.
But when you're in the zone, when you're when you're in that zone, I guess you're really good at compartmentalizing it.
Yeah, definitely.
Except when he's really hardcore dieting, then it's
a mess.
Yeah, then it
just leave me alone.
Bleeds into our family life a little.
Just leave me alone. It'll be all good. It's funny because, it totally changes. And some things she'll be looking at me, or she'll be like, "Can you aggravated with me or something?" Or she want to. I can see that she want to ask me or think that, but there's just nothing wrong. There's just a point of you're just totally absorbed in the bodybuilding, and you're just totally exhausted, mentally and physically. You're just totally just done. And sometimes it's really hard to balance the two. But I surely try my best because they deserve the best, definitely. Like I said, is one of the most important things in my life is to take care of them, And I love bodybuilding. Don't get me wrong. That's why I've been in it for so long, and do the powerlifting too. Find a way to do, what I want to do within the sport because I love it so much. But definitely not more important than the family.